Welcome, welcome, welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. Today we are looking at the amazing Kickstarter game, The Shivers, which is an incredible title that you must look at. So let me introduce you to your host, Lipstickpaddy, so please take it away. The Shivers. Ooh, we have been waiting for this one a long time. Should have come on Kickstarter a few months ago, but maybe tweaking it till it looks fantastic. Let's see how the Kickstarter looks, because they've had lots of time to work on this as it was delayed. So let's have a look. Look at it. It's a pop-up game. A pop-up mystery game. Let's have a look. So work together in a mystery pop-up role-playing game. 2 to 5 players. Exploring a spooky mansion filled with hidden secrets. Ooh, look at this. I love pop-up books. Do you love pop-up books? I do. Let's go down the page. Actually doing really well. Blasted through its goal. Over 2,000 backers. Yes. And nice campaign length. So let's go down. Welcome to the Shivers. A note appears in your mailbox one day. Someone is lost inside the old haunted house down the street. It may be a cry for help or a trap. What do you do? Enter the world of the Shivers family, a one-of-a-kind 3D pop-up haunted house adventure filled with magic, mystery, and wonder. Players will look for clues, help find items, solve puzzles, and work together to vanquish fiendish foes during their adventure. And each sequential episode takes about an hour to play. And when one is completed, the house is fully rearranges and changes with our unique magnetic interlocking tile system and story card expansions. So each adventure will leave you shivering. Ooh! Magnet interlocking system. All sounds good, doesn't it? So, as we can see here, we have, it looks like rooms of the house. Doesn't look like a very big house. In fact, there's a graveyard outside section, so even smaller. It looks like it's going to have a small footprint and 5 people round a table looking at this. I don't know, are they all going to be little tiny people? Anyway, we've got these standees here, which we'll see if these get miniaturized. And so yeah, 7+, so it's aiming at a young group. Alright, so the pop-up card and the art looks phenomenal, doesn't it? It's gonna really get people excited when you open the board up and it's like this, isn't it? But it's a little bit one note, isn't it? It's like when you see this pop-up for the first time, you're always gonna know it's the same pop-up. So it's got, you know, so that pop-up feature's gonna be a little bit of a one-note hit, I'd say, but we're just gonna have to see how the scenes change, so you don't mind coming into these rooms again. In fact, it's just like an elaborate board game that you're working scenarios over. So, and it's certainly way better looking than those enhanced. You know, they're just a board, because I mean, look at that table. It looks so great, doesn't it? It all looks really good. Now, 8 adventure cards with clue illustrations and descriptions. The Shivers playable characters. Looks like Ozzy Osbourne here, blowing a big bubblegum ball and putting it in his hand. We've got a kid here who thinks a tennis racket is a weapon. Idiot. We have a girl here who's going to a costume party as a fairy. And an investigator, young one, looks like a novice, wondering where her teacher has disappeared too. And 2, we don't know who they are yet. So they each have their player cards, and it looks like they have an ability and a fear. Ozzy Osbourne here fears leaving, I'm going to say his house. I know it's supposed to be a lady. Okay, and there's going to be monster standees of spirits, monsters, other denizens of the mystical realm. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that horrible fly, giant fly. Ooh. Ooh. Nice custom game die, like it. But nice if it went transparent with some sparkly bits to make it look a bit more customized. And, oh, look at all this writing. Okay, so you're going to need a storyteller that runs each episode. So it's like a games master here who's... Ooh, this is getting more interesting now. Lead your young people round the adventure. This sounds great because it's piggybacking from a storytelling perspective, isn't it? And you can make it harder or easier to keep the happiness in the group. This is fantastic to see. Dry erase marker, magnifying glass, tiny clues. So are you going to be putting magnetic objects in these scenes for people to search for? Because that sounds great, doesn't it? Oh, here we go, Deluxe Edition! Ooh, yes, let's have a look. Well, I'm still seeing those standees. Can you spot the difference? Okay, so everything you see in the deluxe above, we get that much. Oh, the expansion 1, the Eerie Crypt. Yes! I would like that. More story cards. Yes, more content, please. More creatures, standees. Do they look acrylic to you? I think it's just the lighting effect they've given. 2 more characters, a cat and a dog. I love the cat. The dog doesn't have much character. If you look at Scooby-Doo, he's got a great face character. But anyway. Alright, I'd love to see what these powers are. Hopefully the updates are talking about characters and things like this. And an extra magnifying glass and an extra dry erase. I guess you're making notes on your dashboard, as it calls it. Open the pop-up room and snap them together to form the board. Storyteller reads the episode guide. Let's hope they have a bit of drama in their writing. It's curious there wouldn't be an app to read it out. Just in case you need a bit of drama. Anyway, play select a character, yes. It doesn't look like they're acrylic, doesn't it? It's just lighting techniques they're using. Okay, it's turn-based, looking for clues. Items, puzzles, some may be and they open, some may be hidden or concealed behind little doors. If you find an item, you write it on your dashboard. Oh, why can it not be a card? Why have you got to write it on your dashboard? I guess it becomes more pen and paper roleplay, this aspect of writing. I've seen this writing down stuff you get in other games as well on Kickstarter, and it's like, you know, can you not have an item card? A deck of things you're picking up? During the adventure, players will encounter other inhabitants of the house. NPCs, maybe? This sounds good. Maybe a friendly ghost. Who knows? Are there friendly ghosts in the kids' world? Maybe. Yes, the rooms do look beautiful. The pop-up nature of them is, make sure it is crafted. Some are less pop-up than others, and you know, nature of the beast, I guess. I wonder if some of this is going to be movable parts as well, on the old great pop-up books where you could move the eyes and stuff from the back. I don't know if anyone young doesn't know what a pop-up book is. And movable parts in the background. I don't know, is that lost in this new generation of apps and all this jazz? So they do snap together. I don't know why you'd want them to, I don't know. I mean, these must be stiff if they're magnetized. So it's a bit sturdiness with them. Oh, look at these. They're not pop-out cards. They're actually slotting behind the scenes. Ooh. And you can see here, the door that you open, there's going to be a different person behind that door as it rotates around. Ooh, this is interesting. A story card. Changes the clues, the arts, the puzzles. Ooh, this is fantastic. This is why future expansions will offer story cards for incredible replayability, as one card potentially has 4 setups for that room. Look, writing a box, and oh man. I don't know, I still don't feel happy with this. Especially with 7-year-olds. How do I spell that? You spell that wrong. I don't care. Spell it right. Give it here. Arguments about writing things. I don't know. Mansions of Madness was my first kind of walking around a house thingy, and that has item cards aplenty. Can you imagine Mansions of Madness with a dry erase board? Oh, it would be heresy. Anyway, if this is what kids love, you know, writing things. Now, the instructions I'm gonna leave out for you to explore. Yes, we are going to try and do as many quicker videos as possible covering what we see here. You do get a draft episode guide also to look at, which kind of gives you an idea of what you'd be playing as a storytelling, but we can confirm this game is looking fabulous. It really is. As a kid's game, you the parent. Oh yes, it's got all the good stuff in it, hasn't it? Now we've got some reviews here, you get more opinion of it. Roddy Smith says, I like the idea of a pop-up modular board. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. That means it's not fun if you say it's kind of. And the target audience here is for children. That's what I'm looking at. So yeah, it is a kid's game. These are the characters. January is a name. Oh, if you name your kids certain names, look how they turn out. Jameson as a first name. That's terrible as well. I like the haircut though, Jameson. It looks cool. Alright, so we've got the team here. We're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6. So a small team, indie team. And they've obviously put a lot of passion into it. It looks great. Shipping's not too bad, with maximum 24 around the world, so not too bad at all. So there you go. You have got rulebooks to look at and a potential story to look at as well. But the game is looking amazing. It's obviously targeted for families where you've got a storyteller. Maybe it's an older brother or sister who's in their teenage years that wants to tell the story to younger children. Maybe you just want to play it in your young group, I don't know, but you certainly need someone who can read it out dramatically. If it's definitely a haunted house as well, and you're going to need an app with music, you could really get into a nice, I don't know, horror for kids. Certainly an easier one for Halloween for kids, that's for sure. And the little light RPG pen and paper board thing that's going on here, I think kids will appreciate that more than I would. But it does look great, but you're looking at a stinking $95 for this. The deluxe. Keep your eye on the stretch goals as well. I think we didn't even see them going down. And it's coming out this time next year, so you've got a whole year for this. Quickly look at the FAQ. How durable is it? It's obviously going to have to be fantastic, and if it's magnetically going together, even stronger. But yes, it says, that said, pop-ups do not like to be forced, bent, stretched, mashed, so you need to take a little care. Yeah, little kids do tend to be a little rough with them. If you look at little kid books, they're generally as thick as a slice of bread, but made of card, because they do like to force, bend, stretch, mash, throw around. This kind of stuff. Anyway, is it coming to stores? Well, we're sharing the vision early. You're getting some Kickstarter exclusives. Not seen them yet. You're getting it before retail, and you're getting $10 off the MSRP, but potentially you're going to get that saving anyway online. Is that a thing? And there's special things to come. You'll miss out on something special yet to be announced. So, yes. Definitely get a reminder on this, so you get to see the full campaign at the end is my suggestion. But the Shivers is looking like another excellent family game that's come out on Kickstarter this year. Oh my god, the top 10 of family Kickstarters at the end of this year is going to be difficult to do, but I guarantee Shivers is going to be in the list. Wow, this is looking phenomenal, guys, kids, ladies out there, all granddaddies, grandmothers, anyone out there who's got anyone with a sense of kiddie in them, dramatic teaching. Oh, is it for you? I hope it is. For us, we love it. We cannot wait to play it. We've definitely got the play group for this. As you can imagine, I don't know who's going to be doing the drama, but we're going to have fun with it. So on that bombshell, you've been listening to Kickstarter Radio. 102.4, I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy. Until next time, you take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.